Hello there, this is Peter Beckenham, the Village Marketer, and as always, talking to you from my little Thai village way up near the Cambodian and the Lao borders. And my topic for today's video, how to stop thinking broke. How to stop thinking broke. This is pretty important. Harold, thanks for joining. I know how busy you are. And John, thank you for joining too. How to stop feeling broke, okay, and thinking broke. There's a lot of people, hi Lynette, there's a lot of people online who are truly struggling. Ed, thanks for joining. There's a lot of people online who are truly struggling online, truly struggling for a variety of reasons. It doesn't mean that they're not doing their best. Anna, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. And Sanjay, thank you for joining. It doesn't matter. It is a super important topic, and absolutely it is. You may be working your butt off. You truly may be working your butt off. But if things aren't working for you for whatever reason, then you may be in a situation when your mindset is starting to truly work against you. If you are truly thinking about a scarcity mindset or feeling sorry for yourself or thinking, I can't do this, all these things, it will come to bite you. It really will. Now, you might be thinking, oh, it's easy for you to say this, Peter. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I can tell you, I'm not pulling any punches with you. It wasn't that long ago when I went through a series of, you call it a perfect storm of disasters financially, when I actually, to be honest with you, I actually had to borrow money for food. Okay? I actually had to borrow money for food. This is not a lie. This is the truth. I can totally relate to you. If you are in a battling situation, unfortunately I'm doing okay now, right? But if you're in a battling situation, I know and I can relate to this. Okay? All I'm going to say to you is I want to share some things with you today that if you continue to think this way, to think that you are in a scarce situation, to think that you can't do things, then you know what? It'll happen. You will get exactly what you're thinking. And you don't want that, for goodness sake. Abel, thanks for joining. Thank you so much. So, these are the things I want you to think about. Okay? I am no human resource expert, truly. I am far from that. I'm just sharing from my gut feeling to you some thoughts and feelings about what I did to get out of situations when I started thinking broke, thinking scarcity, all right? 1. Have a dose of reality. Please, maybe things aren't as bad as you think they are. After all, I've just got to look out the window in my place to get my dose of reality. The average income in my village is less than $80 a month. Okay? If you want to put it in simple terms, that's less than $2.50 a day. $2.50 a day. That's it. Okay? So there's a dose of reality. When I start thinking I'm feeling sorry for myself because I don't have the money I want, okay, I just got to look out the window. Okay? I mean, be quite frank, half the world's population is in that same situation. They're living on less than $2.50 a day. Right? So one thing, think that, okay? Give yourself a bit of a kick in the butt, right? Because maybe things aren't as bad as half the world's. And in fact, be quite frank with you, there's a significant number of people in the world who are living on less than $10 a day. So thank you for the hearts. Love that. So please, stop feeling sorry for yourself, okay? Yes, you may be going through a tough time, but there are people in a lot worse circumstances than you. Secondly, gratitude. Be thankful for what you've got. And I know this is easy to say, and it's difficult sometimes when you're laying in bed at night time and you're worried because you can't sleep and you're thinking, how in the heck am I going to pay those bills and how am I going to face my family, and because I feel like I'm letting them down, okay, and I don't know what I can do to try and to solve the problem. One thing you need to do is this. If you keep worrying about it, it's not going to solve it. Start thinking, what are you grateful for? Think about this. Try, and it's going to be a tough call, I know, but push aside those worries about money. Sure, they're there, but think about what you can be grateful for. And there's got to be something in your life that you're grateful for, and probably many things in your life. Think about this. Thank you, Abel. Appreciate it. Okay? Gratitude is a very important thing. And why am I pushing you to do this? Because if you can start thinking of things that you're grateful for, all of a sudden this pressure on you that you got from your financial problems will start to diminish, and it'll give you a chance to breathe a fraction. Right? So, secondly, be grateful for what you've got. By the way, if you focus on what you haven't got, I can tell you that's exactly what you're going to get. Zilch. All right? So what's the point of focusing on what you haven't got? Focus on what you have got, right? Another thing, short and sweet for me. Have some sort of mantra. Now, I'm not a big thing in affirmations and all this sort of stuff. I believe in the importance of them, okay? Ed, true, count your blessings, absolutely. But have some sort of mantra. I mean, for example, one of the things that stuck by me was there's always more where that came from, okay? Or another one is this. Rather than saying, I can't afford it, think, turn it around, okay? Think, how can I afford it? I mean, I can tell you the power of what you tell yourself is truly incredible, truly incredible. And I want to just reach out and do a call out to one person in particular. Thank you very much to Robert Tempany. I was talking to him today, Cindy, okay? I was talking to this guy, Robert Tempany, today, and he gave me such an incredibly powerful single word that can make all the difference to you when it comes to your mindset thinking about the scarcity of money. And the word is resolve. Resolve. Isan, thank you for joining. R-E-S-O-L-V-E. Resolve. In other words, be committed to yourself. But what is really clever about this is split the word up. Okay? Resolve. S-O-R-E, then S-O-L-V-E. Resolve. In other words, start again. In other words, recreate. In other words, think again about where you are. Think about the possible positives you can come up with rather than focusing on the negatives. Okay? Resolve. Restart your life. Restart your thinking. Restart your belief systems. Hey, Nabil. Think about that. And thank you very much, very, very much indeed for Robert Tempany for sharing that with me, because that is pretty darn powerful. Next one I've used successfully to get out of a slump in my thinking, especially when you're worried about money, right, is really start tracking your money. This is pretty simple stuff, right? Track it. Where does your money coming from? Okay? And more importantly, where in the heck is it going? Do yourself a favour and write down where you're spending the money. Now, I'm not trying to teach you to become an accountancy expert or do some budgeting things, although budgeting is important, right? All I'm wanting you to do is to actually take a note of where the money's coming in from and where it's going out to. Actually, physically do that. I mean, now it sounds pretty simple, okay? But if you do it, you may be pleasantly surprised how rich you are. Maybe you'll find, hey Herb, maybe you'll find you would have been a lot better off financially if you hadn't made some stupid spending decisions, right? So you'll learn from that. So that's the point I'm saying. Start tracking your money. Next, this one I got from Marley Follier, okay? Pretty successful online marketer. And I listened to a video of hers a little while ago, and it was really clever because on this similar sort of topic, and she said one of the things that got her out of a jam when it came to negative thinking and broke thinking and financial disaster thinking was to start a fun fund. Start a fun fund. In other words, she started putting small coins and cash and small bits of cash away into a coffee jar or a pickle jar or whatever you want to put it into, right? And the idea was to use that money to have a bit of fun. So when you got to a point where you think, I really can't afford it, yes, you can. You got it in a pickle jar, right? Simple thing, I know. But it works because it's psychological. It's giving you something to work with in terms of your financial circumstances, all right? One more thing. I've got two more to go and we're finished. One more. Knowledge. Continually build your knowledge about money, okay? Continually be working on building your knowledge about money. Don't ever stop it. I can tell you, hey, Elizabeth, it's very important you do that, okay? Because if you do that, I don't mean you have to go and spend a fortune buying money books. All I'm simply saying is focus your attention on learning all you can how to become a better manager of your money. A better manager of your money. Okay? Next, and the last bit is this. Actually, I've got two more. One, be a giver. Be a giver and spread the wealth. Now, this is a bit counterintuitive, right, when I'm talking to people about a topic when they haven't got any money and they can't sleep because they're worried about it. But do me a favour. Go out and share what little you've got. Even if it's buying the kids next door some ice creams. Do something to share whatever you've got. You will be absolutely amazed what it does to your mindset. Because this is what it's all about. And I can't explain to you what it's all about or why it happens. All I know is I've done these things and it's worked for me. And I'm just sharing them with you. Okay? I can truly remember one day when I was really, really worried about how we're going to pay our basic bills, right? And I couldn't sleep at night time and I was worrying about it. And the next morning I was still stressed out and worrying about it. And I just went for a walk and I bought some kids some ice cream. And I didn't plan to do it, I just did it. I had the equivalent of about $5 in my pocket, right? And I bought some kids in the village an ice cream. Immediately after I did that, guess what happened? I didn't just feel better, I could handle the pressure of what I had better. I can't explain why, but it works for me. So all I'm saying is, be a giver. Even when things are tough financially, be a giver. And finally, one last thing, and do it today. If you are in any way at all suffering about financial things and your business is not giving you the returns that you want and all this sort of stuff, stop, walk away from your PC, walk away from your phone or your laptop, okay? Walk away from that and go and help somebody. It doesn't matter. It could be the old lady next door, whatever it is. Just go and help somebody. Be that sort of person. Give yourself a chance to break and be helpful to somebody else. Does it work? It does. Again, I don't know why, but it does. So there's my series of practical. I hope you got some value from it. I cannot explain any of, thank you for all the hearts, I love it. I cannot explain to you any of the reasons why they work, but they darn well do work, all right? So, one last bit is this. I can help you with one more thing. I've got a video called How to Get What You Really Want. It's all about building your confidence. How to get what you really want. If you're interested in it, then send me a personal message or leave me a comment and I'll shoot you over the link. Eh? How to get what you really want. And it'll show you how you can go about building your confidence. So I hope you got some value from it. I know, completely different sort of Facebook Live today, but I wanted to share it with you because I've been having lots of conversations with people who are on the verge of feeling sorry for themselves, and I didn't want that to happen. So that gave me the reason to share this with you today. So thank you for your likes, thank you for your comments, okay? Please make sure you share this video if you think it's going to be of value to somebody else. I would truly appreciate that. And as always, I truly appreciate you for sharing your time with me. I know how valuable it is to you. And I hope you've got real value from it. All the very best, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Bye for now. And thanks for all the hearts. Love them. Okay, bye-bye.